Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Unboxed Mind of Shans. It has been 3 days, so that was a rather long pause since my last Unboxed Mind of Shans, mainly because it was my birthday weekend. We celebrated with the kids. It was the weekend with the kids, so a lot of family time, a lot of focus on that. And then yesterday was a super long day at work, and by the time I got home, I was exhausted and had zero energy to jump on here and talk about my journaling out loud. So it gave me a couple days to reflect as well. And as I walk into this new year of being 39, my last year before I turn 40, it's going to be a year of clarity. It's going to be a year of pattern breaking. It's going to be a year of growth, and a lot of that has already happened leading up to yesterday, and the realizing of my patterns and my permission seeking and always trying to prove myself, which then led into the practicing pause, having patience in order to break the negative patterns, and then practicing the pause and patience, because it's not that easy. It's not easy to rewire your mind and your body to something that you're not familiar with. The boundary setting and the building your self-esteem and working on your inner confidence and all those things. It's just a very scary time. And then when you have people on the outside that aren't understanding of it or supportive of it, makes it even harder. So how do you handle that, right? So how do you handle the people around you that want to see you change, but are scared to see you change, that don't understand all of these things that you just discovered about yourself and all of this inner work that you're doing, and the stage in your life that you're like, yes, I cannot wait to move into the next chapter of my life. I cannot wait to grow. I cannot wait to build upon this new self-discovery, this new self-awareness, and you get excited. While they get bitter and they get angry and they get resentful. And you're like, why can you not, why are you not joining me on this journey? Why are you not doing the work? Why are you not understanding and being supportive? And I think that is one of the biggest frustrations of life, is that we all just want to be supported in whatever path, journey of life. We just want to be supported and we want to be seen, heard, and understood, right? So Pastor Bruce on Sunday talked about bitterness, and he talked about how we tend to have this bitterness towards God when something doesn't go right in our life. When somebody dies that was really close to us and it was super soon and unexpected and we don't understand why, or something happens in the form of, your husband cheats on you, your wife cheats on you, infidelity, whatever, betrayal amongst friendships, abuse, whatever the case may be. We always seem to turn to God during those moments of, why is my world crashing down? Why is this happening? I'm so mad. Why did you do this to me? Instead of taking a moment to pause and fully understand that these are things that are beyond our control. Some of them, yes, we can control. Some of them we walked right into it ourselves and chose it and got sucked into a cycle that we didn't want to be sucked into, but hopefully have the strength, which I know not everybody does, to get out of. So different scenarios, different whys, different bitterness can happen. Obviously, we can't control when somebody passes away that we love, and we can't bring them back, and we don't have the answers, and we won't have the answers until we too are at heaven's gates and are able to ask those questions at that point in time and have clarity. So what do we do with that? Obviously, when somebody passes away or unexpectedly, or something that happens beyond your control, we have a tendency to shoot the message up to God, like, why? And we become bitter without fully understanding that we need to realize that none of this is something that is happening to you, but it's happening for you. So that's one of the things that I have really reflected on over my life. And looking back, I have been one that has always been like, why is this happening to me? Why? And then I lost myself along the whys, and I lost my faith in God. And I always had that belief. I never stopped believing in him. But I stopped talking to him. I stopped praying to him. I stopped thanking him for what was going good in my life. And now that I can look back, every single thing that I went through, it happened for a reason. There was a reason for the season that I had to walk through it and go through it and learn. And it was to get to the point where I'm at now at 39 years old, walking into the next chapter of my life with the most clarity that I've ever had. And Pastor Bruce was right. We need to pray and praise and have perspective. We have to have perspective on life, as it is short, it is fragile, we have to live for today and not live for tomorrow, and enjoy the moments that we have here on earth, because they are short and we never know when it's going to end. But we also need to take time, and this is where my 3Ps and those 3Ps kind of collide, where we need to take the time to pause, pray, be thankful, rebuild our relationship with God, let go of that bitterness, let go of that anger, let go of that resentment, and start giving him thanks for the things that we have in our life now. Or if we're going through a trial and tribulation, then pray to him and seek answers and ask for answers and thank him for the little things. Like even just the thank you for me being alive today. Thank you for the food that I'm eating, and just the basic needs of a human. That's where it needs to start. And then you start asking, what is this? Why am I doing this? What is happening to me? Why am I going through this? It's only then, when we start giving those whys to God and not expecting immediate answers, will you fully understand the why. And then you'll look back and you'll understand it a little bit more. So you pause so you can pray. And then you have patience while you're praising. So be patient while you're praising. And then you gain perspective on your patterns that you have been living in life. And when all of those come together, then you are able to practice all of them in one. You're able to pray, pause, praise, be patient, break the patterns, and get perspective. I'm going to tell you that every single sermon, every single message, since I decided to make my way back to church and start going every Sunday, has been a huge eye-opener. While therapy's been great, and there for a while I was like, this is not getting me anywhere. I don't understand it. This is a waste of time. It's a waste of money. But I was resisting. I was resisting the help because I felt like I was only doing it because I was being told from the outside noise that I needed to get help, that I needed to seek help. So I did. I started going to therapy, and I started trying to work through my childhood traumas and my relationship traumas and all these things. And I'm just trying to figure out where did this happen? How did I go wrong? What is wrong with me? And I was resisting it. I was becoming bitter, and I was becoming angry, and I was becoming resentful. So I did the only thing that I have experienced before in my life, 10 years ago when I was going through a trial and tribulation and a test from the devil then. And I went back to church. And back then, the message resonated with my life then too. So every single message that has happened in the past 2 months, I can literally put it in perspective, and I can literally put it into my life, and it has helped me. It has helped me to pause. It has helped me to pray. It has helped me to practice. It has helped me to see my negative patterns and put them in better perspective. And it has me praising again, thanking him again, thanking him for the things that I have in life. And as we go into this Thanksgiving holiday, I strongly encourage you to take that time to do some self-reflection. If you are not happy with the way your life has been, what's been happening, then it's really up to you to do the work to figure out the why. It's not just God. It's not why is God doing this to me. It is why is he doing this? What am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to change from this? Where am I supposed to grow from this? It's a lot. It is a lot to realize how much that this has strengthened me. It has shifted my path. It has, I mean, I'm not perfect. I still have my moments of like, what the fuck is happening right now? Why? But it is grounding me to the point of realization of the things that I need to work on and that I'm actively working on, and I'm showing up to therapy. I'm showing up to church. I am showing up for myself every morning at 4 a.m. when I get up and I come out and I drink my coffee in the peace and quiet, other than the dogs wrestling, before I go take the dog for her walk or our walk for 2 miles. It's me reading. It's me doing personal development. It's me taking that time for myself that I don't get after the day starts, after the kids get up and I go to work, and by the time I get home and then I unbox my mind with everybody here. It's really putting a lot of pieces and a lot of things in perspective for how I want to live, which is why I became a certified life coach, why I took that course all last week and was dedicated on passing that test and getting certified, because I feel I have so much more to offer and I can help coach somebody. I can't be a therapist. I'm not a certified therapist, but I can use my experiences and the things that I've been through and my trials and tribulations to coach somebody through an idea or something that they feel passionate about, or if they feel stuck, like I can help get them to propel further because of all the things that I've been through life, and I have continued to propel forward. And I want to help people. I want people to be successful. I want to teach the Robin Shamara ways of the 5 a.m. club. And maybe you don't do it exactly like the book says, but if you instill habits like the book says, and it can change your life. And I want to be that. I want to be the next Simon Sinek and be talking to all these great authors. And I want more. And the only way I'm going to get more is to break the patterns, practice, pause, pray, praise, and be patient with myself. Because I have a big goal. I'm not going to share it, but I have an end goal within the next 5 years, if not sooner, of what I want to do to be something bigger than what I am. Have a great night.